Hello, this is part 23 of Ninja News. I'm your host, Ninja Johnny Boy. Welcome ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel if you're just joining us. I like to make uploads of Minecraft or Call of Duty, occasionally UFC, any other game that anybody wants me to play, of course. Comment down in the section below what you'd like to see. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing tremendously well. I'm doing great. The weather keeps improving and it's becoming warmer with each passing day. You know, flowers are blooming. People are cutting their lawns, having barbecues. You can notice a difference in people's attitudes as far as a positive attitude goes. Let me know in the comment below, in the comment section below, what's your favorite season? Mine's definitely summer. Definitely, without a doubt. Anyway, got another story for you all this time around. Let's get right into it, shall we? Nations scramble to secure systems as experts warn of continued ransomware threat. An unprecedented ransomware cyber attack that has already hit tens of thousands of victims in 100 countries could wreak even more havoc Monday as people return to their desks and power up their computers and start their work week. Just a fantastic way to start off the work week, wouldn't it be? I mean, yeah, some pretty irresponsible, crazy people out there. Anyway, moving on. Officials and experts on Sunday argued organizations and companies to update their operating systems immediately to ensure they aren't vulnerable to a second, more powerful version of the malware, of the malicious software. The cyber attack paralyzes computers that run Britain's hospital network, Germany's national railway, and scores of other companies and government agencies worldwide. The attack, already believed to be the biggest online extortion scheme ever recorded, is an escalating threat after hitting 200,000 victims across the world since Friday, according to the head of Europol, Europe's polling agency. So what we know so far about the international cyber attack, the numbers are still going up. He says, we've seen the slowdown of the infection rate over Friday night after temporary fix around it has now been overcome by a second variation of the criminals released. So it's basically, these guys are just kind of finding short-term ways around the problem, and the hackers are just following through with even more stronger attacks. His concerns were echoed by James Clapper, former director of national intelligence under President Barack Obama. In an interview on ABC's This Week, Clapper said the worry was this ransomware attack will be even larger as people return to their desks after the weekend. The 200,000 victims included more than 100,000 organizations. Europol spokesman Jan op Jan Urth, that's a nice name, Jan op Jan Urth, told the Associated Press. He said it was too early to say who was behind the onslaught and what their motivation was, aside from the obvious demand for money. So far, he said not many people have paid the ransom demanded by the malware. Good, I mean, don't give in to these guys. They're terrorizing people, you know, it's horrible, you know. The attack held users hostage by freezing their computers, encrypting their data, and demanding money through online Bitcoin payment. Bitcoin. $300 at first, rising to $600 before it destroys files hours later. The effects were felt across the globe, with Britain's National Healthcare Service, Russia's Interior Ministry, and companies including Spain's Telefónica and FedEx Corp. In the US and French car marketer Renault all reporting disruptions. Chinese media reported Sunday that students at several universities were hit, blocking access to their thesis papers and dissertation presentations. Had it not been for a young British cybersecurity researcher's accidental discovery of a so-called kill switch, the malicious software likely would have spread much farther and faster. The 22-year-old researcher, known as Malware Tech, who wanted to remain anonymous, said he spotted a hidden web address in the quote-unquote WannaCry code and made it official by registering its domain name. That move, which cost just $10.69, redirected the attacks to the server of Cryptos Logic, the security company where he works. The server operates as a sinkhole to collect information about malware, and in Friday's case, the malware from escaping kept the malware from escaping. This is good news. I mean, it just takes a young 22-year-old bright researcher, goes by the name Malware Tech, to kind of buckle down and get serious and put an end to it, hopefully. While that quick thinking may have slowed the outbreak, Malware Tech said he is now looking into a possible second wave of attacks. It's quite an easy change to make to bypass the way we stopped it, he told the AP. Darren Hughes, a 28-year-old research engineer who helped Malware Tech, agreed the threat was far from over. We could potentially see copycats mimic the delivery or exploit methods that they used. Both joined security officials in arguing organizations to protect themselves by installing security fixes right away, running antivirus software, and backing up data elsewhere. Just patch their systems as soon as possible, Malware Tech said. It won't be too late as long as they're not infected. It should just be a case of making sure installing updates is enabled, installing the updates, and reboot. The ransomware appeared to exploit a vulnerability in Windows Microsoft that was purportedly identified as the U.S. National Security Agency for its own intelligence gathering purposes. The NSA tools were stolen by hackers and dumped on the internet. That's a shame. Experts say the vulnerability has been understood among experts for months, yet too many groups failed to take it seriously. Microsoft had patched or fixed it in updates of recent versions of Windows since March, but many users did not apply them. It's crazy. I mean, worse, the malware was able to create so much chaos because it was designed to self-replicate like a virus, spreading quickly once inside university, business, and government networks. Microsoft is working on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is probably going to be an update on this later on. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day. That's all I've got for you this time around. This concludes part 23 of Ninja News. I am your host, Ninja Johnny Boy, signing off. Take care, people. Don't get hacked. If there's an update that is required, do it right away. This is common sense. But anyway, guys, take care.